Guys, in today's video, I'm talking about my top 10 foods for insulin and leptin sensitivity. So we know insulin, we call our fat storage hormone because when insulin levels are elevated, you store fat. We want to keep our body very, very sensitive to insulin. So that way insulin, its job is actually take sugar, to pull it out of the bloodstream and put it into the cells. When it's elevated, we have problems. And so over time, our cells, if we're constantly increasing our blood sugar, our cells will downregulate their insulin receptors and their sensitivity to insulin. And therefore, we're gonna have higher and higher amounts of insulin levels. On a blood test, I like to see your fasting insulin between roughly 2 and 5 units. Okay, when it's up over 5 or 6 units, if it's trending in that 8, 9, that range, that's a sign we have insulin resistance. If you fasted for 12 hours and you have a insulin level up over 7, 8, 9 in that range or more, you know what? We've got a level of insulin resistance going on. Now, there's another hormone called leptin. Okay, we want our body to be very sensitive to leptin. Leptin tells us we're satiated, we're satisfied. If we have leptin resistance, we're oftentimes very, very hungry, have cravings throughout the day. It's hard to do intermittent fasting when you have leptin resistance or an inability to be sensitive to leptin. And leptin is a hormone produced by our fat cells. It triggers our hypothalamus in our brain to tell us, I'm satiated, I want to burn fat for fuel. So we need to have insulin sensitivity in order to have leptin sensitivity. These really go hand in hand. So what kind of foods can we be consuming on a regular basis to help support insulin and leptin sensitivity? Well, it's going to be our healthy fats and good quality proteins. So those are going to be our main foods that we want to consume. And then also low carb vegetables, right? So vegetables or fruit that's very, very low in sugar, high in fiber, high in micronutrients. All of that's going to support our blood sugar levels. So let's look at some of the ones that I like. We'll start with pasture-raised eggs. These right here, this is the Vital Farms, very rich in healthy fats, omega-3 fats, saturated fat, super good for the body. It's also got a lot of brain-boosting compounds like choline and phosphatidylserine that's in there, vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K2. So eggs are one of the best things you could be consuming for good blood sugar stability, good insulin and leptin sensitivity. So pasture-raised eggs, so good for the body. We can also do grass-fed beef. Now I could pull up a steak right here and show you guys a steak, any kind of steak that you want. Lamb chops are great, bison is great, any of those things. I'm gonna show you something super quick though. This is Applegate grass-fed hot dogs right here. And really the only ingredients in this are grass-fed beef and sea salt, organic spices, organic dehydrated garlic, dehydrated onion, paprika, and celery powder. And so it's healthy fats, protein, and super quick and easy. I mean, you could just throw these on a pan or on a grill and easily cook them. You can steam them if you want as well with like some steamed vegetables. Throw some mustard on them if you want, and there you go. So grass-fed hot dogs, really grass-fed meats in general. And then another great grass-fed meat source I really like is Paleo Valley and these great meat sticks that they have. These meat sticks are amazing, 100% grass-fed, and they're actually fermented with a good bacteria that's good for your gut. So you got good quality protein, easy to digest and absorb, and good for your gut right here as well. And it's not going to impact your blood sugar in a negative manner. In fact, it's going to stabilize your blood sugar. So Paleo Valley. You can find these meat sticks. I'll have a link below the video, or you go to paleovalley.com, put in Jockers when you're checking out, and that will save you 15% off the Paleo Valley meat sticks or any other Paleo Valley products. In fact, I have a few right here. So they have the Paleo Valley bars as well. This is an apple cinnamon bar. We know cinnamon's really great for stabilizing your blood sugar. Cinnamon almost acts like insulin, where it activates the GLUT receptors, the GLUT1, GLUT4 receptors on the cell to help get sugar into the cell where it can be used for energy. So it helps clear the blood sugar and improves insulin sensitivity. We also have this one right here, which is a lemon meringue bar. These things taste amazing. They use bone broth protein in there, so collagen-based protein, which is great for your skin, your hair, your nails. They are low carb, high in healthy fats, taste great. So again, if you're looking for Paleo Valley Go there, use Jockers, the coupon code Jockers at checkout. Let's see, some other products. We have got Grassfed Butter right here, one of my favorites. Super rich in vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K2. My family, we use butter on a lot of things. We're using butter all the time. Really great source of these fat-soluble nutrients that are so good for your body, and great source of saturated fat and omega-3 fats. And really, when it comes to fats, we want a lot of saturated fat, monounsaturated fat, and a small amount of polyunsaturated fat, primarily omega-3 when we're looking at polyunsaturated fat. So foods that are high in saturated fats actually are very healthy for you because saturated fats are very stable. They're very stable fats. They're not going to go rancid or be denatured inside the body, whereas your polyunsaturated fats, your corn oils, canola, soybean oil, your nut and seed oils, these oils can easily go rancid in the body, and they become denatured, and they create a massive amount of oxidative stress in the system. So grass-fed butter is one of the best things because it's got these stable saturated fats, but also fat-soluble nutrients and the omega-3 fats that provide an anti-inflammatory effect. So we love grass-fed butter. And then this is organic cheese right here. And so if you do okay with dairy, not everybody does, you're looking for low-carb dairy that doesn't have, any or at least minimal amounts of sugar in there, lactose in there. And so one that I really enjoy are cheese, mozzarella cheese right here. So some organic, pasture-raised mozzarella cheese can be really good for blood sugar stability. On top of that, we've got olives. So you can do green or black. We throw them on salads, eat them with different dishes, but I'm eating olives almost every day, and I'm also using olive oil. This is my favorite brand right here, is the Papa Vince, but getting some good quality extra virgin olive oil, rich in monounsaturated fats, so good for blood sugar stability, also very rich in polyphenols and vitamin E, great for your gut. So I like the Papa Vince, but really you're looking for a good, high quality, extra virgin olive oil, ideally organic and in a black, kind of like a dark bottle like this, glass bottle. That helps prevent against light from coming in and oxidizing it. So it gives it greater shelf life, also maintains the antioxidants, the polyphenols that are in there. So this is the Papa Vince. This one actually has oranges infused into it as well. So love some olive oil. I'll put that all over salads and meat and things like that. Tastes great. We also have beef tallow right here, which is basically beef fat. And we like to cook a lot of things in this as well. So we usually either cook in beef tallow or grass-fed butter. Again, rich in these saturated fats that have so much stability. So we actually need more saturated fats in our diet. Everybody's trying to avoid them, but I actually recommend getting about 50% of your fats from saturated fat. And so beef tallow is really good. Coconut oil, of course, is another great source of saturated fat. Grass-fed butter, those are gonna be your best sources. And then grass-fed animal products and eggs are gonna be great sources of the saturated fat. That is so good for helping heal cell membranes, heal insulin receptors, helping heal leptin receptors in the brain. So powerful. We wanna make sure we're getting those foods into our diet. Avocados, great source of monounsaturated fat right here, as well as fat-soluble nutrients. So this is the frozen avocado that I like to throw in shakes, gives the shakes kind of a thickness. But then I also like to make guacamole out of just your regular, typical avocados as well, and that's so good for your body too. And so we want to be consuming that. And then guys, I wanted to show you this right here, dark chocolate powder, so good for blood sugar stability, as long as you're getting it without sugar. And so this right here is what I love, Cacao Bliss. There's no better type of dark chocolate out there on the market. This actually has MCT oil powder, coconut oil in there as well, which again, provide those healthy fats. On top of that, it has got turmeric and cinnamon. Turmeric is one of the most powerful anti-inflammatory herbs. Also really works to help reduce and stabilize blood sugar and improve insulin sensitivity. We already talked about the benefits of cinnamon, so you find that in here. There's also a whole bunch of other herbs that they have in there that support good digestion and support blood sugar stability. So Cacao Bliss, throw this in a protein shake. You can make all different types of recipes. They've got a lot of them on their website, so you can check that out. And if you want to order this, we'll have a link below, and you can also go to their website and type in Jockers at checkout to save, I believe it's 20% with them. And so I'll have that in the show notes for sure. But that way you get your Cacao Bliss at the lowest possible price. But this is amazing stuff. And everybody I've turned on to Cacao Bliss loves it. So check that out. And then I wanted to show you guys a couple of other bars that you could do if you're looking for blood sugar stability, but you're on the go. You know, you don't have a whole lot of time. You want something maybe that's got a little bit of a sweet taste to it. You've got Keto Bars, right? Perfect Keto Bars. And we'll have a link in the show notes for this. But these are great. They have cinnamon. My favorite is the chocolate peanut butter, right? They taste amazing. They also have keto cookies as well. And these all have collagen protein in them. So the kind of protein that really helps your skin, your hair, your nails, your joints. Really, really good stuff. And these cookies taste amazing. Low carb, aren't going to impact your blood sugar. They're going to help improve your insulin sensitivity. And you also get a little bit of, you know, the quote unquote processed food enjoyment as well. Now, I wouldn't live on these, but, you know, consuming them from time to time will help with stabilizing your blood sugar stability as opposed to consuming any other energy bar that's out there, Cliff Bars and different things like that. So these would be the ones to go with. The Perfect Keto or the Paleo Valley bars would be the ones that you're looking for. So anyways, I think that's all the foods I had up here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Now check out the articles below. I've got one that's on insulin resistance, all about insulin resistance. You'll learn everything you need to know. I also have another one on leptin, right? All about that hormone leptin that helps us with fat burning. So if you're interested in that, check out that article. Check out the links to the various products. Use those coupon codes if you're looking to get those. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, now is the time to do it. And hit that bell button so that way you get notified whenever I put up a new video so you never miss one of these important trainings. We'll see you in a future video. Be blessed, everybody.